Welcome. Quick video today. It's not a review. It is about success. It is about legit affiliate marketing and also Ponzi schemes, scams, etc. I notice it's a going trend here. There's a lot of people out there that did not find success in legitimate network marketing and legitimate affiliate marketing for whatever reason. Okay. And there's also a lot of things that people overlooked and didn't do, and then they thought, hey, oh my God, no one's going to join my business. And now a lot of people are like, hey, look, there's a Ponzi. So and so says it's paying out. It must be legit. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and put some money in and see what's going to happen. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to predict that most of these people, hopefully not you watching this video right now, are not going to find success even if you think some system is going to hand it to you. Anyways, all of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunities, systems, platforms, even training products. Find the big red button, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important info. Okay. I was a burnt out trucker, worked 78 hours per week. I'm no one special, right? I never invested in a Ponzi scheme before. In my first year online, it took me a full year before I was able to see my first $1,000 in profit in a big ticket commission. Okay. Now, in this video, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff. Okay, we're going to talk about Ponzi's. Okay, no Ponzi scheme is going to give you the success that you're looking for if you have not earned it. Be willing to start from ground up. We're going to talk a whole bunch of different things. Jealousy, stuff that holds people back. Not willing to, start on the ground up. Want to be seeing the type of results. Like if you're brand new and someone's been in the game for 2 decades, you want to make, 7-figure income like them. All these different kind of things. Anyway, subscribe and click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important info. So I was a trucker, and we'll get into my story in just a moment. Some of you already know my story. So Ponzi schemes, a lot of people are, thinking, a lot of people who have not found success yet, based on their own mistakes, right, are now hoping that a Ponzi is going to give it to them. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'm not talking about scam influencers out there who know how to funnel hardcore traffic into their affiliate links and influence them in the right way. And then they still, scam the people that join them. I'm not talking about those guys. Those guys have been trained with legitimate training platforms on how to market and promote themselves. Okay, I'm talking about the majority. Have you ever heard of a 97% failure rate? Well, it's about 95 to 97%. It doesn't. It doesn't apply to just network marketing or affiliate marketing or make money online or the home-based business industry. It applies to every other industry. Industries that give you bigger rewards, like real estate. There's a lot of realtors that watch my channel. There's a lot of realtors who are interested in investment Ponzi's. Okay, but real estate. The top 3% of the realtors in your area right now, right, are making, I would say, most of the money in the real estate market in your area right now. What are the other 95 to 97% of the realtors doing? Part-timers. Go look it up. Go check it out. That's what it is. 95% of all realtors are at a full-time job. When I was in the trucking industry, I knew a guy who had a license in Toronto, Greater Toronto area, and he had some experience, and then he was driving truck every day. I'm like, hey man, what are you doing? He's like, well, trucking, pays him every day, and with real estate, he's got to like drive people around and waste gas, according to him, and they don't always turn out to be a commission, right? Isn't that how it is? And then I was talking to a mortgage agent, right? A guy who specializes in giving people mortgages. Okay, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, man," his name was Miguel. I said, "Hey, Miguel, you must have if you're affiliated with realtors because you're in the mortgage industry. How come only 5% or 3 to 5% of them succeed?" He says, "Well, if you look at it, go look at all the advertisements out there." He says they're willing. The top 3 to 5% are willing to go farther than everyone else. They're willing to go, longer. They're willing to lose more hours, lose more sleep, lose more time, right? Lose more money in order to get what they want. Isn't that it? Any industry, and a real estate industry, some people love it, right? Some people who are working full time love the idea of, setting their own hours or even driving people around in the evening and potentially making enough sales to live the type of lifestyle that they want. But most of these people are still stuck at jobs and they're not willing to sacrifice and to make the leap into the top 5%, right? So everything that you're after is always going to be in the top 3 to 5%, especially in this industry of make money online. That's where you want to be. And believe it or not, once you go through a certain amount of different things, you'll realize that there's not that much competition in the top 5%. People, it always comes down to you, right? There's some things I'm going to talk about that most of you probably heard of. Avatar, finding your right avatar. Anyways, let's look at this here. No shortcut. There's no shortcut. If you are in an industry, if you are successful right now, you have a career outside of make money online. How did you get those results? Didn't you have to work for it? Was there a shortcut? Same thing applies to this industry. A lot of people don't think so. They think, oh, it's the internet. No. Life responds to deserve and not to need. Always. I see people preaching Jesus. Maybe Jesus doesn't care if you fail or if you succeed. Maybe Jesus cares if you learn the lessons that you need to learn. Everyone has them. All of us got to learn something. Maybe that's all he cares about. And okay, well, we could talk about different faiths, right? Whatever religion that you're in. I'm not laughing at religions. I came from Christian, the worst one, Catholic. But I'm not a practice church-going type of guy, okay? I used to be Sunday school, all that stuff, three-piece suit. My mom used to take me to church every Sunday, okay? We're not talking about church, though. We're talking about the universe here. Church and religion, it's the way that some leaders in the world came up with different ideas. Some of you might disagree. To separate us. Different faiths, separate them more. And then people are reading in books and they think like so and so, we don't know. But I'm thinking maybe the universe doesn't care about you, care about your results, care about your success. I see people preaching and online, not just preaching, praying that, hey, God's with us. They're hoping that the Ponzi's going to keep paying. Isn't that ridiculous? Maybe God doesn't care about your results online. So if the universe doesn't care, who has to care? You got to care, right? So once you realize there's no shortcut, what do you got to do? Simple. Stop coming up with excuses. You got to be prepared to roll up your sleeves. Number one. You got to go. Everyone that's relying on this eventually is going to realize they're going to keep scamming themselves. No one scammed you. You are just buying into an idea. I want 3% daily and long term, and I'm looking for the one that's legit. If that's you right now, keep looking. Keep looking. The only way that you can learn is by your own experience. Okay? Now, so that I covered that. No Ponzi scheme is going to give you success. Be willing to start from the ground up. Okay, so I recommend go and find something legit. Okay, there's many different programs and systems out there, and be willing to work for your results. Be willing to work from the ground up. Most people who tried stuff aren't willing to do that. You need to be willing. Uh, Planting seeds. You join anything legitimate, some digital system out there that you liked, and you joined so and so because you thought she was cool or he was cool, the cool kids, right? Um, when you join, now it's your job to go out there and, get traffic, plant seeds. If you learn how to do this right, you join the right program that teaches you step by step how to do it in a way that gives value to people. And at the end of the day, they start looking to you as an expert or a leader. Eventually they will. It's a psychological trigger. It just has to happen. Okay, but your first 3 months you're planting seeds. Most people who tried stuff or have been trying stuff for years, still not seeing the type of results that they want, don't get this part. In your first 3 months, if you join something legitimate and you realize you got to work for it, in your first 3 months, most people, hold on for a sec, my arm's a little sore. I was walking my dog yesterday, and another dog jumped out of nowhere on him, a bigger dog, a girl. Well, my dog's a boy, and I just, out of instinct, I yanked back this shoulder, and I don't know, I pulled a muscle near my shoulder, and it's still in a lot of pain. Your first 3 months, you find a good deal in your marketing. Usually, new people don't make money in their first 3 months, and you got to be willing to be okay with this. I'm not saying you won't make any money. I'm just meaning, something consistent income. Your first 3 months, you're just planting seeds. You need a long-term plan, okay, like a year. You got to stick with something for a year. This here, no bling lifestyle needed. A lot of people, I've seen this on Facebook so many times. People are trying to portray success so much. Some people. It's starting to slowly change. People are realizing you don't need a bling lifestyle to get people in your deal. People are attracted to you. Okay? You probably heard that before. Maybe you need to hear it again. Avatar. What does that mean? Right? When I was a new marketer, one of my coaches was a guy by the name of Orsini. Okay? And Orsini said, "Hey, Rory, you got to go out there, put yourself out there, man, and find other Rorys." I'm like, find other, He says, "Yeah, I don't mean they look exactly like you, or they're all guys." He just said you're a blue-collar guy or came from blue-collar, you got a big desire. I want you to find more of you. Okay, so with you in respects to your marketing and promotion, your avatar. You've got to learn, you got to be talking to these people, okay? With me personally, blue collar, see I'm still wearing my, one of my old truck driver vests. Not wearing a truck driver hat though, I'm wearing a NASA hat. I don't work with NASA. I'm not trying to imply I work with NASA. I'm just wearing a hat, okay? But my avatar, I guess, would be blue-collar guys, even though I've had all kinds of different people join me. I've had doctors. I've had lawyers join from some of the traffic that I created. But I've also had a lot of blue-collar guys join. I have 2 sons. Okay, 2 sons, I would say 3 sons. Okay, I have Chris, Sean, and I have Rico, right? Chris is like 26, Sean is 22, Rico, 14-year-old dog, and very healthy. A lot of people are surprised that he's got so much, bounce and bark in him. He's like, still thinks he's puppy. I always call him baby puppy. I drive a pickup truck, 4x4 pickup. Used to drive a Dodge minivan. We're talking about avatars here. When I started this channel, I was driving a Dodge minivan. Eventually, when I started making money, the first thing it started, I got a newer vehicle and 4x4, and my business paid for it. It's awesome. Okay. So that would be my kind of avatar. You watching this video, I don't know. I don't know who you are, right? So you want to attract people like you because they're going to resonate with you. I was just walking my dog again today in my area, okay? And I started a conversation with a guy. He was a trucker. I'm just walking my dog, and he was delivering to a Walmart store in my area. I live not too far from a Walmart. I was walking Rico in the back of the Walmart, and on the grass, I seen a trucker just standing there. I'm like, I know this guy's a trucker, and he felt kind of dumb because he was ringing the door in the back, and they weren't answering, right? And when I walked by, I said, they're not answering, right? And I could see the truck in the corner. He was packed into the loading dock area, and I'm like, this guy's a trucker, and they're not answering the door. First thing I said to him, I said, hey man, they're not answering, are they? And he looked at me, he didn't even look, he looked a little surprised, like, what's this guy talking about? Then he's like, yeah man, they do that to us. And I said, yeah, I was, did that for years or decades, and they always made us walk around the store because most of them didn't want to unload the truck, right? So instantly, this man that I've never met and myself, we resonated with each other instantly, because we had something in common, right? Both from blue collar. He's still blue collar. I was pitching in my business. We did not talk about make money online. We were just talking about trucking and the industry and some of these customers, etc. But instant rapport, and he resonated with me instantly. I resonated with him, right? So a lot of people make the first mistake. They think that they need a bling lifestyle. And that's a load of bullshit, right? There's platforms out there. YouTube, right? TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Not all of these platforms are for everyone. TikTok, I've done some videos on TikTok. For me personally, I prefer YouTube, maybe because I've been on it for so long. But there's TikTok for people who don't know how to get traffic. What can you do? Excuse me, I'm having a little bit of burps here and there. I ate a big lunch today. Then I ate some food again. And it's giving me a little bit of, making me burp a little bit here throughout this video. Okay, so number one thing, hopefully your results comes down to you. If you've been at this for a while, do you want to keep it up? If you're not getting the type of results that you are hoping for or were hoping for in the beginning, if you don't learn these things and do these things, then you could be like the majority of people who try to make money online. Some of them have been at it for years, and eventually everything's going to be a scam, right? They get so bitter, right? They get so hateful. You don't want to be one of these people. When I first started marketing a system that got me the most results, I'm not going to say the name, I started out making videos on YouTube on this very channel, okay? And I was just walking my dog and just talking about random stuff. Eventually, people asked me to do reviews, and I started doing reviews, and I do random videos about marketing, about psychology, about sales, about traffic, and then I would do reviews. And that's pretty well how it started working out for me. But when I was new and I wasn't seeing the type of results that I wanted, I kept seeing, like, you log into your back office and you're seeing so-and-so, like the bigger leaders out there who've been in the game longer than me. But I wasn't thinking about them being in the game longer than me. I'm thinking, holy shit, that guy's like, they're making all the money. I'm not making any sales here. So you got to be willing to take the hits. So after a while, I remembered before that, when I was in self-sabotage, I would be getting pissed off and then quitting, right? So at that, I came to a point where I said, enough is enough. Enough of my bullshit excuses. I don't care if so-and-so is making most of the money on the leaderboard. I'm going to start making some of this money too. And then eventually, I'm going to get my ass somehow on the leaderboard. And that's what you got to do, right? So I stopped buying into the excuses I kept coming up with in the past. I also did a lot of personal development, and you need to do this, right? You need to do this every single day. Everyone needs to do these things. Some people have to do it more than other people. Some people will have to do it less. But the most, achievement, people who have achieved many results, and it all comes down to perception, right? What you perceive is a good thing. Some people like a walk, being able to live the lifestyle, and they're just taking their dog for a park, like in the park for a walk, like myself. Just I don't drive a Lambo, don't want one. Modest, good looking 4x4 pickup, but I'm happy with it, right? It's a simple lifestyle. For some of you, that might be the type of result that you're looking for. We've got allergy season coming up here too. Gives me a stuffed up nose from time to time. You might hear me breathing like that throughout this video, okay? Or you want the extravagant lifestyle. It comes down to your perception, but at the end of the day, you're after some kind of result, okay? So you have to find the right avatar. The bling lifestyle is not needed because that's a load of bullshit. When I was new, I heard people saying, the leaders, when I was new, were saying, if you were trying to attract everyone, you're attracting no one. Okay, that's very true. So you don't need the bling lifestyle. You can go on TikTok or YouTube and make a video today, right, about something that you learned with the system that you partnered up with, and you learned some type of training, right? Maybe you've seen other people do this years ago. It still works up to now. Just put your own spin on it. And you don't need the bling lifestyle. Right? I'm going to start doing it again too. I'm going to go out in my truck, pickup truck, with my dog, and I'm going to make some videos there for fun. Okay. And then you're going to attract the right kind of audience. Others just like you who resonate with you, just like the trucker who I spoke to resonated with me today. And here, very important, don't be jealous of others, okay? I see some new scam busting channels out there, and these guys look so bitter, okay? I know I review a lot of Ponzi's on this channel because people ask me to do so. But some of these guys reviewing stuff, they look so pissed off, right? Even the way that they're most of the time, I will talk about a system. Someone will say, hey, review this. Can you review this? And I review it, and I talk about, I look for the good in it, and I don't usually find stuff good in Ponzi's, and then I gotta highlight the red flags. But I see a lot of these guys, scam buster guys, going out there, and it seems like they either got ripped off in Ponzi's and they're pissed off that the Ponzi didn't work out, and now they're scam busters, right? And I heard this yesterday. There's a guy by the name of Dave Wood, and then they had that furry hat guy. You guys probably heard of the furry hat guy. I forgot his first name. I've seen him around. But I do follow a guy by the name of Dave Wood, founder of Empower Network. And he had the furry hat guy on his Facebook live stream yesterday. They were doing a dual live together. Let me take a sip of water here. And furry hat guy, what did he say? He said haters. Haters mean having anger towards everyone receiving good results. Let me just type that in, HATER. Isn't that right? Let me just do that up here for a sec. I never heard of that before. Even Dave Woody said she's never heard of that. Hater, having anger towards everyone. What is it? Having anger. Okay, I'm a little slow here. I did have a head injury in the past, so sometimes it slows me down. Sometimes I'll even forget what I was talking about in the video. Having anger towards everyone. I think it was receiving success. Okay. Haters. Having anger towards everyone. Receiving success. Isn't that it? Right? Isn't that it? Right? Now, these people don't see the problem here. There are different systems that I've promoted in the past. So I'm part of many different Facebook groups. But here's one from Multiple Income Funnel. Okay. This is an old, I don't know, I don't know. This is self-sabotage. Okay, I'm not here trying to knock on people. I'm just here showing something very important. One of the girls, Krista, said, and this was an old May 19th, and then someone came and they want a refund in 19 hours. Look at that. That's jealousy. So what did Krista say? And I don't know, the person who's pissed off that wants a refund with the multiple income funnel, it's based out of jealousy. To the people who are just starting or have started and haven't made any sales, I'm here to tell you that I'm not special, but I do believe in myself and the system. And I am crushing it. Okay, I started it 6 weeks ago and I made over 10K. I am a stay-at-home mom, so it's a year-old post, okay, from a year ago. Well, that's 2 years ago. We're almost at May, right? So we're still April 23. This is a 2-year-old post. She started 6 weeks ago from the day of that post. Made over 10 grand, stay-at-home mom, 6 kids, blah, 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 and she did it with TikTok, okay? And then this other lady comes and says 19 hours ago, 2 years later, I don't know, she went through everything. How can I request a refund? Someone answer me, please. You know why she's asking for a refund? Because she's seen someone else having success. And this person here is brand new. The other person most likely has experience. But we can't all start at the top levels. We got to work our way up to it. At the end of the day, that person who wants a refund was probably thinking there's some Ponzi that's going to pay her. No. Ponzi's are not set up to pay you guys for the long term. In the beginning, they're set up to pay you in the beginning once network marketing recruitment is going. Hopefully you guys know this. Once recruitment dries up, the new invested funds dry up, and then the ability to keep paying people. So usually they're going to pay out the small stuff in the beginning to hopefully get you guys to invest the bigger dollar amounts. So just remember, no shortcut. If you're not willing to accept these things, that you got a career, you should be agreeing with that. Life response. Bear with me for 1 sec. I don't know. Did I shut that down? Photos. Albums. Cover. So, if you have a job and you have a career and you have a profession, you got trained and you're getting paid according to your skill set and your service. Okay, you're providing some type of service or product that solves other people's problems in your real career, your job that you are working at right now. So at your job, can anyone just come in at your job and get to your, like, if you, especially you've been, let's say you've been at your career for 5 years or 10 years or 20 years or 30. Can so and so, Tom, Dick, or Harry join your company and just start from the ground up and just be instantly making the kind of money that you're making in your career? You'd probably say, no way in hell, right? So the same thing is going to apply in this make money online business. Okay. Now at the end of the day, here I'm going to type something up here. Barbecue. What the hell is? We're coming up to barbecue season. It's already barbecue season in Canada. Some Canadians will barbecue, even like myself. I've done it in the middle of winter. Okay. Barbecue weekend. Here is the problem. Family and friends. Family and friends. Barbecue. Okay, here, one more thing. I'm going to show you guys some images. I'm going to close off. I don't really buy Corona. I used to when I was younger, but Corona, right? Cut the grass in the backyard and have a cold beer with my dog. Most people don't want to give this up, make these sacrifices on the weekend. So if you have a job, I'm going to close off on this. If you got a job right now, and I came in, I was working over 60 hours, some weeks 70, some weeks even 80 hours per week. I was still finding time to turn my computer on and to make some type of content that could get me traffic to my links. Okay. And I was tired. So you can't be at your job working 10 hours every day and spend zero time on your business. So hopefully by now you realize that your results come down to you, right? Whether you're going to use free traffic, I highly recommend you do that if you're new or even an intermediate marketer. If you're an advanced marketer, well, you can always use paid advertising, but even that is a learning curve for new marketers, right? So when you are coming in, most people have family lives. Maybe you right now watching this video, right? Maybe you got wife, kids, or husband, right? Kids, grandkids, even some of you, right? Very busy schedule. You can't. This is not going to bring it in for you. Some Ponzi. Keep your fingers crossed. It's not going to happen. Stay tuned with this channel. I'm going to end up doing more reviews. So what can you do? What can you do? 8 hours a day. You work at your job 10 hours a day. Some of you 12 hours a day. You still got to find the time. That is your sacrifice that you're going to have to do. That is why we have like a 95 to 97% failure rate, they call it, because most of the people, it's not that they can't succeed, don't want to do the things that they need to do. I'm not saying give up your whole weekend with your family. I'm saying take one of the days. I'm saying do what I did. I didn't even do that. I didn't give up weekends. Okay? When I was working every single day, all week long, Monday to Friday, I would come home, and I was working night shift, right? I'd come home and put a couple hours, hour to 2 hours every single day, creating content. So those are the sacrifices. And here, I'm going to close off with this here. Let's go to TikTok. I'm just going to type TikTok in. I don't have TikTok on this computer. Right now, okay, TikTok, it's still a good opportunity for people to drive traffic to themselves and to their affiliate links. Okay? But the thing is, okay, you can't, and I see a lot of people do this. Even when I had this YouTube channel, I started putting content on it back in 2016. It says I joined in 2012, but I didn't start putting content on it until about 2016. And when I started, I would put like a video out there, not get too many views. Next day I'd put another video out there, not get too many views. Don't make that mistake. Eventually, I would get a thought that said, "Hey Rory, don't fucking no one's gonna join your business. No one's watching you, right?" Yeah, it's just come to me. No one's gonna fucking join your business, Rory. No one's gonna fucking watch your video. Then I said, screw it. That's just bullshit, negativity coming, from part of my mind here, the screwy part of it that we all have. It's telling you you're not good enough. So you got this opportunity right now. You have TikTok, you have YouTube. I don't care how many people. Don't tell me, oh, you just a billion people out. That's a load of bullshit, right? There is you, and there's your avatar. I don't care if you're the type of person who would take all your clothes off. I heard this from a guy by the name of Jay Kubisak when I was new, right? He was a system founder of a system called Carbon Copy Pro, and he said that one time. I don't care. He says, always attract yourself. The stuff that they were teaching back then when I was new, it's still relevant right now. So he said, I don't care if you're the type of person that you take all your clothes off and run down the road with your hair on fire, naked. There's some other idiot out there. I'm not calling you an idiot. He wasn't calling us idiots, right? But he's like, some other idiot's going to be liking that idea, right? I'm not telling you guys to go do this either. Don't go and rip off your clothes and go down the road naked with your hair on fire. Don't do that. I'm just saying, be yourself. If you're a man, shave, right? I shaved before I got on this video. And look a little neat, even if you're blue collar. Some of you are a little scruffy. Some of you swear. Everyone swears. I swear. I think even my dog swears. I hear him bark like a swear word every once in a while. Everyone swears. And if people don't swear, I'm going a little off topic. Those people I'm thinking can't be trusted. No one's perfect, right? Like Mr. Rogers. You get a Mr. Rogers next door. Watch that person. But if you're the type that swears, try to cut down on your swearing. Even myself, I heard myself swear on some videos. I'll say the odd F word, right, every once in a while. But if you overdo it, it can work against you, right? You want to, even though you're got your avatar, who you know who you are, your blue collar, your white collar, attract yourself, right? People who are going to resonate with you and who are going to listen to you. At the end of the day, people want to give people money, meaning they'll join your business if they like you, right? I get a lot of people who will come to this channel because this channel attracts a broad range of different people. People will look at my color of my skin and say, I don't trust that guy. He's a brown guy, right? That's the stupidest thing that I've ever heard, but it still happens. I know it happens. I've had comments where they've said this. Got race involved. I noticed there's people out there, oh, we're joining the white team, oh, and the black team, and then they're joining scamfluencers. Then I'm seeing them on these new scam buster channels saying, yeah, we were following so and so, and then we got ripped off. They ripped themselves off. Okay, white team, you gotta be like me. The green team, I've got people from all kinds of backgrounds. White, black, brown, right? Native. I don't care, right? Don't be like we got to be on the white or the black. Part of the thing that you are here to do is to abandon, being prejudiced, judging other people, and to realize we're one human race. We're not, 20, 50, 100, thousands of races. We are one race. It's called a human race, and the people who control this planet, right? They are from different colors. They're not just one color. People think like, oh, there's just one race is control. No, they have a mixture of races, but they use idea of race as separation, and that is why 1% of the population is controlling 99% of the money. And that is how, because everyone is divided. Okay, so don't be like that. So I'm going to close off back to that idea. I went off topic, but I'm thinking, listen to what I'm saying, rewind the video if you need to. I gave you guys a lot of value and nuggets. This is what helped me, and this is what can help anyone. The stuff that I shared with you guys. TikTok is there. YouTube is there. I'm saying don't go to every one of them. I see some people are flipping video, TikTok video, and they'll slap it onto Facebook Reels and then onto Instagram, and then, oh, more is better. I don't know. With me personally, I get concentrated. That's why I stick to YouTube mostly. I'll do the odd Facebook video, but mostly just YouTube. When you concentrate your energy, you be like the X-Men. What's his name? Cyclops. That laser beam comes out of you because everything is energy, right? You focus on one thing, right? And you got to realize, though, there is a waiting period. So you might go on TikTok, and I keep saying TikTok because it is a good way for anyone to start getting traffic. But when you start, if you're new, or maybe you tried this before, you can't put one video out there, look at your watch, and say, I'm going to wait and see, how this turns out before you put another one out. You're going to need to go out there, if you were camera shy, and make a video. Put it out. And the next day, put out another one. And with these type of systems, platforms like TikTok, you don't have to make a video for an hour. You make a video for you can make like a 3-minute video, 2-minute video, 1-minute video, right? And you can get to the point where you do 3 videos every single day. I know a young lady, she started doing 7 videos every single day. She was a stay-at-home mom, so she found time, right? Of course, stay-at-home mom is busy, many different things to do. But she still found time. She'd make a video like maybe at when she woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. There's no specific time of day. Don't get into all of that, because that's just going to keep you stuck. Work with what you can do. Put out a video, and don't put out one and then, oh my God, I quit. I didn't get any followers, or no one clicked on my link. Right? There's even business accounts that you could start with TikTok for free, and you can put your link into TikTok, and you make videos, right? Partner up with right platforms so that you're going to attract the right kind of audience. Yesterday, I was watching a video. I was talking about this earlier with Dave Wood and the Furry Hat Guy. And the Furry Hat Guy I haven't checked him out. He according to what they were saying, he's dancing in random places like bars and restaurants, and even gets kicked out, right? But he started dancing with his furry hat, and he's not even talking about marketing, right? He's not even talking about marketing. He's just dancing around, and he's attracting people who like his hat, and I don't know, his wild personality. So get out there on TikTok and do something, right? Based on what he's getting, a lot of people that I'm seeing, and don't believe that, oh my God, there's a ton of people. No, don't say that. That is your dream killer. Don't steal your own dream. So be consistent with your videos. If you are able to I would say make 3 videos a day if you're truly serious. And lastly, so be consistent with that. Okay. So lastly, certainty. I have a friend on Facebook. Her name's Lindsay, and we talked about that many times. Okay, certainty. It means you're certain about something. Most people that I've seen in this make money online industry are not certain, right? They don't have the certainty. See, people are attracted to. You want to put your avatar out there, meaning you are talking to people like you, right? Or you're trying to help yourself. I apologize that it seems like I'm a little off topic on this video talking about I'm talking about a bunch of different things that all tie into one thing, which is your success online. And these are the things that helped me. Okay? But certainty, like you hear my voice, it wasn't like this in the beginning. But I had heard different leaders, and some switch happened in my life. I couldn't fake it. You can't fake it. But at the end of the day, you need to realize that what you're doing here, if you join a legitimate platform and you see the value in it for yourself, you can say, I can earn money with this. I can do this. So and so is doing this. They're making money. Why the hell can I make money? And you get to that point, and you realize if you can make money with this, you can help your family with this. I don't care if you don't have any family and you just have a dog or a cat. You know, I can help my dog, or I can help my cat, or I can help my children with if I become better at this and I can raise my income potential, then I can help my family or my dog or my cat. So then there's value. So be certain about that. Right? A lot of people are like, well, we don't know about all these things, look like gimmicks, and they'll even stuff some of the things that they believe. Get that certainty. Realize and be certain that if you found something good, there's a whole bunch of good systems out there. There's a whole bunch of bullshit out there, so be careful with those Ponzi's, right? And hopefully you realize what is legit and what is a legitimate system is something that's going to tell you have to go out there and get your results, but we can help train you get your results, and has a good video sales letter, higher back end commission. I didn't talk about that. You need that on the back end. Right? You're an adult with a lifestyle and family. You need that higher back end. And once you find that system that's set up for the long term, that is legitimate, because you know it comes down to your results to get these results. Right? So then have some certainty. Eventually, if you don't have it and you just keep at this, your voice is going to start changing. You might sound very uncertain in the beginning. But if you keep doing it, like I did, I kept doing video marketing every single day. I would at least do one video. And that was what changed my life. But I wasn't that certain in the beginning. It's something that happens, but you have to realize that it must happen. Sometimes you might have to ask yourself, would I join myself? And when you're new or even an intermediate marketer, maybe I don't care how many things you might claim that you tried, if you're not yet seeing the type of results that you want, you have to look at yourself and say, would I join me? But then some of you are still uncertain. Don't quit on yourself and say, oh, I wouldn't join me, because then it's some kind of insecureness or maybe a self-limiting belief. So you got to do personal development too. Very important. Every single day, listen to something. Okay, do some kind of exercise. I used to do EFT tapping, right? Tapping, and I released a lot of stuff. I did other forms of personal development, and I still do. And you need to as well. And if you're thinking like that and you're uncertain, and you're thinking no one's going to join me, that's just another excuse. You got to drop the excuse, because I had it too. Then eventually I started seeing myself over time, not instantly. Eventually got onto leaderboards. Trucker, and I'm no one special. You're no one special. Awesome. So you can do this. But at the beginning, on TikTok or whatever platform, I would say pick one, get really good at it, and keep showing up every single day. Eventually, people are going to start seeing you as an expert. Okay? It's a psychological thing. It's just going to happen. And when you start getting the results that you want, don't let your ego get the better of you. It's just going to steal it, right? I've seen people go right up. Even myself, I got to the point sometimes, and my ego got, the better of me, or I bought into like bullshit, and then I started, talking differently. As humans, it happens to everyone, and then I realized, oh no, you're self-sabotaging. You can't do none of that stuff. when you start getting the results, if you stick at this, I don't care who you are watching this video right now, you can do this. 1 year plan, 1 year freedom plan. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. That is it. Okay. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. Make sure to subscribe. Also click on the bell notification icon. Lastly, if you're looking for a good system, right? I am a marketer. Of course, I'm going to pitch you at the end here. That is what we do. If you're a marketer right now, or you're going to be an upcoming marketer, this is what you're going to do as well. We serve people value. Most of the time, I do it in the form of reviews, but I do get traffic for myself. That is why I'm on YouTube. That is why you're going to go on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or somewhere and start funneling traffic. If you are looking for a good system that incorporates all this stuff, right? Training, very important. Proven system. It's a proven system, right? Because it's been around for a while, and a lot of people, regular, ordinary people, just like me and you, have seen success and made their breakthroughs with this system. It has a lot of high-end, back-end commission. It's not multiple income funnel, guys. It's not multiple income funnel. That's one of the income streams. Sometimes I send traffic to, but what I have here is a system that incorporates everything that you need for your success, that can train you how to put yourself out there and even give you an income vehicle. And we have high ticket income potential on the back end. You really need that. Okay. When I was new, this is an older picture. Okay, I got to say that. It's not like yesterday. Some days you can make this kind of money. Okay. We don't make $1,000 every single day. Some days you can make like $50. Some days you make $300. Once you start getting enough traffic and the right kind of traffic to your links. Okay. Long-term plan, be in the game for longer than 3 months, have a 1 year plan like I did. I used to start seeing nickel and dime checks, and then eventually started getting $1,000 days. Okay. So these are all the possibilities for you. Anyways, if you're looking for a powerful system, go underneath this video to thepowerhousemarketer.com. Click on that link, enter your email, and take action there. And maybe I will see you on the inside. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you got some value here, okay, please let me know. Hey, Rory, you made a good video. I liked it, right? Etc. Thank you. I will see you guys on another one. Take care.